Oh shit. Oh shit. Crap, I'm gonna be late.
Welcome to the Puff Podcast.
We got a special guest tonight.
Dude, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, boy.
What? Who's in the house? Let's chill. I'm just finding what's up. What's up, dude, bro?
Testing. Recording, everything's good. My level's good.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, baby. Let's go.
Spark it. Hey, what's up? I'm Andreas.
I'm Abdiel.
And this is
Puff
Puff
Podcast. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, so how we doing, dude?
Good chilling, bro. I mean, it's been a wild weekend.
Yeah.
A wild week. What'd you do?
It was a fun weekend, actually. I'm still feeling like a little sick. Like,
You got sick?
Yeah, I think it was from the ice castles when we went Saturday night, and I was like out all day, like snowboarding, super fun, but just like getting windblown all day, like whiteout blizzard, like just constantly like.
Wait, whiteout blizzard?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
especially
you
up
guys
at the
are just
top.
slow-mo?
It was so windy, dude. It was crazy. Like, just couldn't see like maybe like 10 feet in front of you, but it like makes it kind of fun. It's just like make your own adventure. Like you don't know what's ahead of you, and you like kind of like
That
figure out
sounds
step
scary,
by step,
bro.
dude. Yeah, no,
Shit,
it's
like you hit a tree or something.
Yeah.
I know. I called y'all. We were on our way to the ice castles.
Yeah.
And I call you, and this is all I hear is you're talking to your friend Jack. He's also a snowboarder, and what were you yelling? So I'm like, yeah, let's go another one. I'm like, what?
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Jack and I were just pumped. This is like the first time we like got together and rode this season.
Really?
Yeah, and
like
we
the
were
whole
just
year?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
the whole, because like it started October, so it's been a few months, like almost half a year. But like
God.
we were just like bombing down runs and like feeling it, dude, and getting so excited. And then you called, and like Jack like came up right behind me, like right as you called, and I was just like, yeah, dude, we were in it. It was good.
He's a character, man.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
what
he's
is
so much fun to hang out with.
Because I mean, you know, we talked about that first episode how when I moved here, he was just here. Right?
Yeah.
Like, has he ever done like anything wild or crazy? Like, whenever you guys were up in the mountains.
All the time, dude, nonstop. Jack's just like unpredictable, you know, but in the best way. Like he just
Like, what's an example?
like this summer, like, and it's like when me and him are together, like just like random stuff happens, like it just like spur of the moment. There's this festival Arise, and we were like talking about going to it, like whatever, like didn't plan anything.
What kind of music is this? Right?
It's all kinds. It's like rock bands, jam bands, some like electronic, some funky
nice.
stuff. Yeah, a good mix. And then like we like mentioned it to each other, like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to go. Like whatever, never talked about it again. The day of, it's like, hey Jack, there's that
You had
festival.
forgot about it.
Yeah, there's that festival. You want to go to it today? And like, so we start like, we're like, yeah, of course. Like, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah,
and
nothing
like,
else to do. Let's go.
It's like a weekend long thing, like a camping thing. Like everyone's
Well,
like
it's Friday,
planning this
Saturday, and
out.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And we get up there, and Jack had to work the next day, so we were like, yeah, let's just go Friday night, like see what's up. And then like we're in line, and like, okay, we should probably get our tickets now, like because it's like a huge like line, just like back and forth. Like people stopped in their cars. Like we have no signal, like trying to like buy our tickets.
Because you're in the mountains, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Who's your provider?
What's up?
Who's your provider?
Oh, AT&T.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, there's no signal.
Yeah, no, nothing. And
So what if you guys get like hurt or like you're just screwed? Like, I'll carry you, buddy.
yeah, dude, whatever. I know. Yeah, for Jack, anything. But like, and then we're like, actually, you know what? While we're here, let's just get like tickets for the whole weekend. And we ended up like just getting tickets for the whole weekend. And Jack had to like work halfway through, so he like borrowed my car and like drove to work and like.
What do you mean work halfway through? He worked that
He worked.
weekend?
Yeah, he was.
So he was going up there, coming back to work.
He yeah, no, he just like left like halfway through. Like he just bailed. Yeah, no, he was a waiter in Boulder, and just yeah, no,
Nice.
it was funny, dude. Super random.
So, how did y'all meet? Like, were you both instructors, or like when you first moved out here?
Yeah, I actually met Jack on the gondola.
Wait, on the ride that go up the mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys just sat by each other, like, "What's up? I'm
Well,
Andreas."
so like we were both off work, and we have like we have a uniform we wear, like snow pants and a snow jacket, and it's all like Helly Hansen, and you're not allowed to wear it when you're riding for fun. You're only allowed to wear it when you're teaching. But like, I would always wear my snow pants like all the time because it was just a pain to like have to take your boots off, put on snow pants, put your boot backs on. And like Jack was with this other guy, Jesse, and Jesse like looked at me and he's like, "Do you work here?" I was like, "Oh yeah, do you guys work here?" And then like it was because like they were both instructors.
Just an immediate connection. Like.
Yeah, we like hung out that night and then like went skiing the weekend after that and
that's when you first moved out here?
Yeah, no, that was like a couple months into the season. Like when I first moved out here, like I didn't know anyone for a while. Like didn't have any like close friends or anything. Like it took a bit to like
to settle in. You saying?
Yeah, dude.
And you came from Baltimore, like, or where?
Dude, so yeah, that's what.
So I'm always confused. You say Baltimore, but then I've heard you say like
small town.
Yeah, like Baltimore isn't small, so what?
So I actually come from this town called Phoenix. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like. Whenever, like, people ask me where I'm from, I'll, like, oh, it's, like, this small town in Maryland. They're like, oh, yeah, like, what is it? Like, maybe I've heard of it. And I was like, no, I don't think you've heard of it.
No.
And, like, you know, play that game back and forth for a bit. And then I was just like, yeah, no, I live in Phoenix. Like, oh, like, what? Phoenix, Arizona? That's what? I'm like, nope, Phoenix, Maryland. Like,
you just got tired of that shit, like.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, so where are you from? It's just like Baltimore. And like, oh, okay. I've heard of that.
Well, it's just every time, just no one knows what Phoenix, Maryland is. It's just always like, I assumed that when I found out. I was like, whoa. What's it like, you know?
Oh, it's super cool. It's like a lot of like cow farms and like just like fields, like a lot of like farmland and stuff. Which is not the cool part.
Oh, it's just country.
No, it's a lot of country, but there's some like cool like nature spots. Like there's this train trail that like runs all through Maryland and it goes up to Pennsylvania, and they like completely like covered it and turned it into.
Go to Philly if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's not a train anymore. It's like a bike trail and like people like run on it and stuff. But like me and my buddies would like get on our bikes and like bike down and like find spots and just go camping off like this trail all the time and like
that sounds nice.
There's this like the Gunpowder which runs into the Chesapeake, like runs right along it.
That's
so,
the
like,
rivers up there.
Yeah,
Gunpowder is a river.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
That must have been named like in the Western times, you know.
Oh yeah, way back, yeah, dude. Because that like goes straight into the Chesapeake and then opens up right into the ocean. We'd always like go like tubing or like kayaking on it, like.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's chill. There's a lot of fun parts to it, but I don't know, you know, just like living in the same area like for too long, like I'm just like naturally like curious and creative and just like love to explore and like experience new things.
That's been our whole thing.
Yeah.
So.
And that was a big drive, like why I wanted to come out here.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, how far? Because I know you were mentioned before, like Baltimore's, and obviously everyone knows like Baltimore is a pretty hot area, you know. And I'm talking about the weather.
Yeah.
It's pretty dangerous. And
no, there's some sketchy spots. Yeah.
I remember you had mentioned one time how it's some parts they're just constantly bad, you know.
Yeah. It's like parts that like don't change, you know, like. The same crime has been happening in the same area for years. It's crazy, yeah.
And people constantly like, hey, when are we going to fix this? And then nothing.
Yeah. I don't even know, like yeah, because they don't even know how to fix it, you know?
It's just constant, like, same shit over and over and over.
Yeah. And,
I mean, but Baltimore is nice, right?
No, yeah, there's some super nice areas. The Inner Harbor is super cool.
What is that?
It's, basically just like the I don't know, like the mainstream, like where like every like tourist goes, or where you just go to like visit and like hang
downtown?
out. It's the downtown, yeah. There's some like music venues, a bunch of like food places, and it's like right on the harbor, so it's like on the water.
Oh, Baltimore's on the coast.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Well, no, so the Chesapeake Bay, not the coast.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's like OG colony right there. Yeah. With John Smith or something like that.
Dude, yeah, there's so much history. It's crazy. Like.
And what would
Federal
you do?
Hill.
You said. would go where?
Oh no, I was just saying like there's a lot of history in Baltimore.
And where would you? Because I remember you had mentioned how you would go to DC a lot. Because how far are you from DC?
Yeah, DC was fun. It was like an hour drive with no traffic, but like that was like the worst traffic ever. Like it was a pain getting out there, but there was some awesome like music venues and like
DC?
always concerts going on. Yeah.
The only thing I've ever known was Dave Chappelle. I'm a huge Dave Chappelle fan. Who isn't? But,
yeah.
And he's from DC, so
yeah.
hearing him talk, I've never met anyone that lived in that area before.
Dude, I remember one night I took the light rail with my buddies to DC.
Up there?
Yeah, okay. And we were gonna just go like bar hopping.
Is it crazy down there, bar hopping?
Dude, so this was just like silly. We go and we like go to some liquor store, buy a 30-pack, and we're gonna like pregame and stuff. And we're just like in DC at this point. We're out on like the mall, which is just like the lawn by like the Washington Monument and stuff. Mm-hmm. Just like shotgunning.
Oh,
like,
right by the right there,
yeah,
Capitol.
Dude, people just hang out there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and we're just like shotgunning beers and like we have to finish the whole 30-pack, and there's 3 of us. And like so we kill it, and then we find a frisbee, and we're just like on the lawn, just like running around with this frisbee, and probably for like an hour, dude. It was so silly. And then we try to get into the bars, and my one friend at the time, he was 20 and he had a fake, and they like caught it and took it from him. First bar we went to. We were like, dang, what do we do now? So we just kept like going around like,
damn.
Yeah, and eventually it got to the point where we were still there and all the light rails had stopped, and we were like,
until the next morning.
Yeah, we had to wait until like 5 a.m.
Oh shit.
And, oh my god, it was ridiculous, dude. Just like running around. We were like trying to like sleep on benches for a while.
So you
like,
just sleep, trying to figure out how to survive for the night.
Yeah, and like everything had like closed down. It was ridiculous.
What time did you guys eventually get home? Because the light rail went from DC back to Baltimore.
Yeah. And
then you guys drove back to Phoenix. Arizona. 14-hour drive up.
Yeah, no, we like camped out at the light rail till it came back at like 5 a.m.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
That was brutal, I'm sure.
It was a long night. It was fun though. Like after it's all over.
Yeah, you look back, you're like, that's one of the memories that you'll always keep, right? Because it's like the best memories, at least for me, are like the ones that just happen. Not the planned events or planned moments. Just like this happened. Like it was out of your control and it happened. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Afterwards, during the, you're like, this was terrible. Sleeping on a bench.
There's some rough spots. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's like a homeless problem in DC, so people were just like, oh, more homeless people.
Yeah, we were talking to some of them, but yeah.
You're talking to some of the
just like
the homeless,
the people on the streets.
And
yeah, dude.
Interesting. Like, they had some stories.
Yeah, they were super interesting. They're like it was interesting because like they were so open to talk, just because like
no one wants to talk to them.
Yeah,
they have stories. Really.
Right, and they would just like sit down and tell you their life story.
How they got to that position.
Yeah,
it's sad sometimes.
Bro. Yeah, one guy was like. We talked to one guy who was like a carjacker and like got busted for it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm not how we got a situation, but that's like I used to carjack, man. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. Like, what got you here?
Crazy how like open he was about it.
So you say he got caught in a what? Like, it just screwed his whole life up, or he couldn't get a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just like, yep, that's it.
Shit.
So, let me ask you then. Like, all this you're saying, it sounds like it's like, and it obviously is, that the Northeast, at least where you're from, is completely different from out here. Mm. It's like, I know you're into snowboarding. Right?
Yeah.
Did you even snowboard out there? Is there like a mountain? Because I know Appalachians kind of come up there, but not too much. Like.
Yeah, no, I would actually go. Me and my buddies would go up north to Pennsylvania, and there's some like some hills up there with like,
some hills,
like 12 runs, dude. It was like back in the day. No, it was so much fun. Still like
little hills, but back.
Oh my god, no, yeah, it's like 500 feet elevation. Like,
oh wow, you guys like, this is sick.
Yeah, just like I don't know. There was actually like a ski club at our high school. We'd go up like.
Oh, ski club?
Yeah, we'd go up like every Wednesday, like middle, like leave school like end of the day and like go up and like night snowboard and stuff. Like it was fun. It was
y'all slick. Hey mom, I'm just going to ski club. Okay, have fun.
Yeah.
Y'all just turn up in the mountains or on the hills. I'm sorry,
Turning
the hills.
up on the hills. Yeah, dude.
Man,
The rolling hills, you know.
Rolling. So, like, you guys were actually, was it snowing enough? Right, it snows up there.
Most of their snow, they would make their own snow.
It's not even real snow.
Snow blowers, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like, because out here it's, you know, obviously we've seen, and if you're in Colorado, you've seen that it snows like crazy out here, like 8-10 inches. So up there it didn't really snow. Or
We definitely get storms, but like it doesn't stay how it does here. Like here you'd get one storm and it's like once the first snow hits, like there's snow on the mountains all season long. But like back there it'd snow and then a couple days later it'd be completely gone. Just constant like on and off. There wasn't consistent snow out there. That was the main difference. So they would just make up for it by like blowing their own snow, hoping it was cold enough.
And what was it like when you finally came out here? Like, you came a year ago and it was just like completely different.
Yeah.
Were you shocked at all? Like,
yeah, I had like been out here a few times with my family on trips, but living out here was insane, honestly. Like, especially living on a mountain, like that was unreal, dude. Just waking up every day and like walking to the lift and going up to the top, like every morning. That's how I started my day, just walking out, riding up the lift and taking some runs, and it was insane. Like
up in what resort? Like Breckenridge. I'm still learning all these resort names, man.
I was at Keystone, which is a little closer here than Breckenridge. It's right after Loveland Pass, which is like that's like the last mountain you go over to before you get out, and then there's just resorts and stuff after that.
And it's just because when we went to the ice castles last week.
Yeah, that was in Dillon. That's the same town where Keystone is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just completely like. I remember you mentioned when we were on the ride back how it's just constantly looks like Christmas.
Yeah,
lights all the time.
Yeah, all the trees are just decked out with their lights, and like, yeah, it's just
like they just lost their calendars up there. Like, they're like, "Merry Christmas!"
Oh, they got no sense of time up there.
And you're just like, "Yo, y'all need to come back to civilization." Like, it's June.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah, Christmas presents.
What? No, yeah, no.
How often do you like go up there? I have yet to go snowboard, and every time I tell people like I have yet to snowboard, they're like, "What is wrong with you? You're in Colorado, you don't snowboard?"
I know, man. You're fucking missing out big time.
It's expensive, like.
Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, I can't say I do it for free. So
like, you got that job, like where you literally just do what you love for fun.
Yeah,
like,
so it works out pretty well.
Like you're instructing just like adults or just every age group?
Just adults. I've had kids like
they either
times.
like just eat shit.
Oh,
you're just
kids,
like, I feel so bad.
Kids are unreal. No, they're goofballs, dude. I don't know how to explain them. They're just on their own planet, and it's amazing. Like,
because everything's bigger than life.
Yeah. Like this one kid, he was probably like 3 or 4, and he had on his like full overalls, like onesie, and like his parents dropped him off, and he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So like walked him to the bathroom, and he came out like way too quick, and I was like, did you wash your hands, dude? And he just grins, looks at me, and licks both of his hands like all over. And like the worst part was like he grinned, like he knew, and then just walked away. And I was like, oh, whatever.
Nasty ass. Like he just licked his. What?
He grinned and yeah, dude.
But did he just go pee or like?
I don't know.
God. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Kids
are wild, bro.
Yeah.
Remember recently you told me about Jack and some kid?
Oh my God.
What happened there?
That was, I like, didn't have to teach one day, and I like saw Jack, with a group of his kids, like who he's teaching.
Oh, because that day he had to teach.
Yeah, he was teaching. So I like went
what
up
age
to like, I don't know. They were like maybe 6 or so, little kids.
Because six is a whole different challenge than like a 10-year-old. You know.
Yeah. No, they were little tots for sure. Just it's so funny seeing little kids with skis, and like he's just like sent them down this little run. It's like not much slope to it, but like it's enough to get you going and like feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at the bottom, and the kids are like lined up coming down
one by one. Like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. And then I was just talking to him, and then like this one kid is just coming, and like
what do you mean?
Like he's just like.
He can't stop,
He
or
cannot stop. His skis are just pointed straight, and there's no stopping him. Jack sees
so
this.
he's not to just
He
hit
just
somebody.
turns and just dive bombs this kid, and it's the funniest looking
He just
thing.
spears him.
He just
like
takes
Edge
him
from
out.
WWE, just bah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the kid just like
got
looks
knocked
up, like no, the kid just looks up, like no idea what just happened, and Jack like looks up too, like oh my god, and Jack's like that was crazy, like to the kid's face, and the kid just is in complete shock.
He's just oblivious and just. Like, what in the hell are you doing on top? Like, why'd you tackle me, bro?
Yeah.
And Jack's like, I just saved your life. That was amazing, bro.
It's like, oh my god, you don't understand what just happened.
Damn, so that's why that probably changed that kid's life. He's probably going to be a crazy snowboarder.
Yeah.
Famous or something.
Oh, no, it's funny, dude. You just see people, like, sending it down the little hill all the time, like, launching off, like, no control. It's, like, the craziest part of the job.
Has anyone ever gotten, like, seriously hurt or anything?
Yeah, dude. I saw, oh man, last season this couple was like going down together. They're both skiing, like clearly, like one of their first times. Like we're not in control, and like I guess they thought it'd be cute to like ski down together. And they're going down side by side, and then
they're like,
the woman,
we're romantic. Let's hold hands.
They're like close enough. They might as well be holding hands. The woman eats it right in front of him. And then the dude just runs over her arm and just breaks her wrist. And I was like, oh, God. It's like,
were they, like, just dating?
I wasn't about to ask him about their relationship status.
I don't know if that's even growing anymore. You ran over my damn wrist, bro. We're over.
Yeah. So are you guys still together now, or?
No, that. But so she tripped, and he just couldn't stop. Was like, oh, I'm sorry.
They were on top of each other, like riding right by, and she falls and just instantaneous. Yeah.
I'm sure you were sitting there like, I can see this already.
Yeah, it was
coming to
looked like something bad was about to happen.
So, what do you kind of expect, like, because you're a good snowboarder, right? What's like the next step for you, like, to get better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, because like back home, when I was on like the hills, I was mostly just like riding like in the terrain park all the time, like trying to do rails and tricks, like going off jumps. But coming out here, like the mountains are like so much bigger, like there's so much more room for growth, and begin into like totally different parts of snowboarding, just like learning to carve and like just how to like what I'm working on now is just like have total control, being able to go in any direction, like just feel more comfortable snowboarding than I do walking.
That'd be intense, dude.
Yeah.
You'd be like, that sounds awesome.
I know.
I'm excited to like, because I want to go up there with you, man, and like, everybody just tuned in. We can, we'll drop some cool content out there for you guys. And stay tuned. Who's coming on? Who we got next time?
We got our buddy Dieris. Lives up there. He should have some interesting stories. I don't know.
So if you're into photography or just from the South, or you're just interested in seeing what someone else has to talk about, stay tuned in.
Yeah, if you want to see more of my stuff, check out my page, Andreas Does Art.
Juan Abdiel Romero on Instagram. That's all I got right now. We're still growing, so stay tuned. Thank you, guys.
Till next time.
Just start singing, baby.
Here we are on what? That's the way. I said every single day we sleeping in this place. It's like shit, man. I wish I was rich. I'd buy this whole place. Man, I fill it with a bitch, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a yo. I'm playing, yo. I'm singing on the mic like a oh, okay. Here we go. Go a little slow. Go a little slow. Get a little low. Then he's on the floor. What? On the floor. What?
No, bro. I can't wait to end this.